So the nation's largest 5K for gynecologic cancer is happening in just over a week right here in Colorado. Joining us now are Patrice Hauptman, make sure I got that correct, and Dr. Jill Alldredge. Thank you both so much for being here. So Patrice, I want to start with you. Just tell us a little bit about Jodi's race, how it got started, and how exciting it is to be in its 16th year.
It is very exciting. So Jodi's race started because a young woman named Jodi Brandmeier had an ovarian cancer diagnosis. She had a daughter that was 5 years old, and she said, if I had known some of the signs and symptoms earlier, I could have been diagnosed earlier and I would have had a better chance of being around longer. So she was very motivated to start a public awareness of the signs and symptoms of gynecologic cancer. So that's what the race, how it got started. But it's awareness, it's celebration of GYN cancer survivors, and just a great gathering of family and friends to celebrate them. Celebration of survivorship, I should say.
That's so amazing. Excuse me, Dr. Alldredge, this is where I'll have you come in. As we were talking a little bit about GYN cancers, what are some of those risk factors and symptoms that people should look out for?
Yeah, ovarian cancer and all gynecologic cancers can be really subtle. And so one of our missions is to increase awareness of those symptoms, because we know that early access to care for those symptoms can lead to improved outcomes. Some of those symptoms can be, new bleeding after menopause or any abnormal bleeding, new abdominal or pelvic pain, new bloating, changes in appetite, or new bowel or bladder changes. And we're all going to have these things here and there, but any of those things persisting more than 2 weeks, we really should discuss those with a provider, either family practice or internal medicine doctor, or an OBGYN, so that we can advocate for getting evaluation for GYN cancer.
And you were mentioning that there's really no screening, so this is even more important, and it deserves to be even more top of mind than it sometimes already is.
Yeah, there are 1,500 new gynecologic cancers in Colorado per year. And those can include ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, cervical, and vulvovaginal cancers. And the only one of those we have a screening test for is cervical cancer with a pap smear. There is no screening test for uterine or ovarian cancer. And so being aware of symptoms is one of our important missions, so that women can get better access to care.
And Patrice, this is the 16th year. I'm sure this has gone through so many great growth moments. What can we expect at this year's Jodi's race?
It's a really good time, so I would want you all to know that. It's a wonderful time. Please come down. So what it looks like, number one, it's a celebration for anybody that's been diagnosed with a GYN cancer, their family and friends. We have a survivor breakfast that's for free that anybody is invited to at 7 a.m. But we have a family fun zone with face painting, and the 5K starts at 8:30, and then there's a 1 mile run or walk that starts at 8:45. There's an expo. It's colorful, it's fun, and it's a great time to celebrate survivorship.
It sounds like a great environment for everyone of all ages. Only have one last question for you is, obviously we're just talking about GYN cancer, but what kind of other programs does Jodi's Race fund?
Oh, it funds some important ones. So at Colorado GYN Cancer Alliance, we do emotional and financial support. So I'm sure you've heard how expensive a cancer diagnosis can be. That's something where we have insurance advocates, navigators, just to help people pay for their care, so they don't have to worry about paying their rent, their mortgage. We have and then we have emotional support through individual counseling and also through groups.
Wonderful. Well, Patrice Hauptman, excuse
Either
me.
is fine.
And Dr. Jill Alldredge, thank you so much for being here. The 16th annual Jodi's Race is Saturday the 14th, starting at 7 a.m. Our own Jacqueline Allen will be there to MC the race, and you can find everything you need to know, including how to register, at jodisrace.org.